Hey y'all, get in here, please get in here. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I wanted to come in earlier, but I'm gonna be honest, I have not been feeling the best. My throat has still been really messed up, and my energy level has been down. But we're back because the gossip is here and it ain't going nowhere. So y'all come on in, get comfortable, sit on down, sit a spell, and let's talk. So apparently, all the podcast Negroes have gone mad. Everybody's crazy. Okay. And I don't mean just the host. I think some of the hosts are crazy. Most of the guests are crazy. At this point, I'm going to start thinking you got to be somewhat crazy to go on a podcast or to have one. So let me tell you who we got to get into today. Dame Dash took his behind on the Breakfast Club and spazzed. Like, wasn't really no reason for the spaz. And then even after the fact, I guess when he didn't get the response he wanted to get, then he was like online, saying some more stuff. So we're going to get into all of that. We had, what's his name? Adrien Broner over there with Cameron and Mace. And he was being disrespectful to the young lady who's on the show. And baby Cameron put his foot all the way down and he wasn't tolerating none of that. So we're going to get into that. We got Robyn and Gizelle still playing the victim, pretending like, K. Michelle going off was somehow unwarranted. And I'm trying to understand how so. You brought her up. She didn't call your name all day. We're going to get into that. And then y'all, we got to talk about Kirk Franklin's son. I try not to say too much about people's children, especially when it's pertaining to them and their children, because we know how stuff can go. But I mean, we'll get into it because something's wrong with that young man. And I don't know whether it's something emotional and he feel like he needs something from his parents that he's not getting or what's going on. But we got to talk about him because the things that he's putting out is not, it's just, it's a cry for help. It's giving cry for help to me. And I'm a mama. And I know he lying on his parents or whatever. And that's what everybody's focusing on. But I feel like there's a cry for help there. And we're going to talk about that. Also, y'all, we had some civil rights era legends hit the runway at Fashion Week. And I want to talk about what that really means. And I got a couple of opinions about people being arrested for laughing because Charlie Kirk is dead. Because I find that a little weird. People is allowed to laugh. This is America. It looks like it's going to be a whole lot of lawsuits and a whole lot of people cashing in. Y'all about to make me feel like I need to crack a few jokes. I need a payday. You know what I'm saying? I could crack a joke or two. If y'all want to lock a girl up. I need a lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk about that too. Before we get into it, let me greet who's here. And then we're going to hit the housekeeping. And then we're going to get into the mess. Be aware that we're going to have to share the screen a couple times. Okay. Let me see who's here. Bianca, happy Tuesday. She says, y'all, welcome to the porch. Y'all know what time it is. Hit the like button. Get comfortable. Sis telling you to get your snacks. This is our head archangel in the chat, keeping it safe for you and me. Lel, how you been doing? I miss you. Me and you, us never part. I'm so glad to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got Quiet Storm 87. The mother of our little royal princess. She's like number 2. Thank you so much. That's right. Hit that like button and keep your like number, because if I don't have to beg for likes, you might win something. But if I got to beg, you ain't going to win nothing. Okay? If everybody hit the like button, we'll do 2 rounds of the like lottery. But if I got to beg for likes, we ain't playing. Peanut in the house. She's number 7. Miss Lovely T is number 8. Hey, girl. Miss Nisi hit the button the same time as Peanut. All right. We got D Crazy, D Amazing, DS in the house. Hey, crazy lady. She's number 12. I was going to try to go earlier before I kind of took a break, but ain't nobody answered me back in Discord but DS. So I'm like, you know what? Let me take a break and rest my body, and then I'll come back and deal with this. Mika, thank you for being like number 7. Yeah, DS was the only person answered me back. Everybody else was otherwise engaged. DV, thank you for being number 15. Good to see you. That's my boo. Hey, Just Star. How you doing, gorgeous? Thank you for being like number 18. Candy Butler. Candy girl. She is number 20. Good to see you. All right, look, I need y'all to like this video, share the video, your engagement button on the bottom right-hand side, the circle with the heart emoji. Hit that bad boy and then hit any emoji you want, and it'll give me bubbles, and I love bubbles. Don't forget your engagement button, please, and thank you. Make sure if y'all curse in my chat that you misspell your curse words. I ain't going to tell you can't cuss, but I am going to tell you don't spell them right. Please and thank you. With that, if you see people in the chat you ain't seen in a while, make sure you greet, say hello. No bickering, arguing, or acting ugly in my chat. That will never, ever be tolerated, so don't you try it, okay? Make sure you respect the host, respect your moderators, respect each other. We can agree to disagree. You might have a favorite that other people don't like, and vice versa. Hey, Linnell, thank you for being 22. Seanitra Howell in the house. Thank you for being number 26. Oh, girl, you was getting that sleep in. I know that's right. Hey, Lulu's little girl, how you doing, sis? Thank you for being number 25. Okay, so yeah, make sure y'all greet folks. If you haven't seen them for a while, say hi. If you see a new person, say welcome. If this is your first time hanging with us on the front porch, make sure that you tell us in the chat. You can say first time or put FTL for first time live, so we can welcome you personally and individually, because we are happy to have you here. Carrie Clark, thank you for being number 28. Ashley, hey girl, thank you for being number 20. I love Ashley. Good to see you. Listen, let's make sure we ain't left nobody in Instagram land. But if it's your first time, please let us know so we can make sure we welcome you. Hold on, child. Y'all, they got stuff going on online. Soon as I decide to start talking, everybody got stuff going on. Hey, Instagram, we live on YouTube. We're in YouTube, we're live, and you should be over there with us, because that's where we're going to be gossiping at. Not over here, over here. Not over here, but over here. So if you come over here and you want to talk about what's going on online, the gossip, Team Yellow, the Reasonably Broke podcast, Gizelle and Robyn going back and forth with K. Michelle and now playing victim, come on over. If you want to have a quick conversation about Broner being on the podcast with Cameron and Mason being disrespectful and getting booted out, come on over. If you want to talk about Dame Dash going on the Breakfast Club to call Charlemagne all types of gay and get frustrated when it didn't work, come on over, because we're not going to be over here. We're going to be over here. So make sure y'all over here and not over here. So if you come over here and it's after this live ends, it don't mean we done over here. It just means we done over here. So if you come over here and I'm gone, just come over there to YouTube, because that's where I'm going to be. All right? Bye. Okay. So now I hope that cleared that up, that we're going to be over here and not over there. Over here, but not over there. Okay. Ashley Kane, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see. Let's see. And tell me this. I'm going to ask y'all this real quick. While we getting ready to get into the gossip. Hey, Camille Fun. Y'all hit the like button. Thumbs up the video, please, and thank you. Why is Tasha K pulling Nene Leak's old pictures up with her old nose? I'm so confused. What her old nose got to do with anything? Like, when I say I don't get it, I don't get it. It's getting weird. It's getting weird. Like, at this point, everybody know that lady got work done. I think she looks nice with the work she got done, if you ask me. Hey, Auntie Eva, thank you for being like number 34. I think Nene looks phenomenal with the work she got done. But then again, I don't have a problem with people getting work done. Yeah, actually, the then and now picture, and the now picture, I don't even think that's her current face. I think that they AI'd it a little bit with the cheekbones, but what's the big deal? I don't know. I don't know. Far be it from me. Miss Sparkle is here, y'all, our resident Mary Kay lady. And don't forget, Miss Sparkle is hosting a Mary Kay party on the 20th, so hold your coins because you know she be having sales and deals and stuff, and Christmas is coming. So you can get your presents and stuff early, and you can grab some stuff for you. All right, so don't forget. Yeah, the then and now picture, and I'm just like, Tasha, you should probably chill, girl, because we done had to go off on a few people about calling you ugly and stuff like that. So I just don't understand, why are we pushing the envelope? What's the reason? Hey, Adrien Marie, thank you for being like number 36. I know I need y'all to hit the like button. Ain't nothing but a skeleton crew up in here tonight because everybody else is in bed because I came on so late. Y'all please hit the like button. Say, why does a grown woman spend her coin? Bother. Oh, why does another grown woman spend her coin bother Tasha K? I don't know. I don't. The divine Miss M, thank you for being number 36. Black Smile is number 38. Thank you. Child, look, while I pull this up, give me y'all opinion about this Charlie Kirk mess. Why is this horrible looking woman he was married to talking about she preparing defamation lawsuits? Girl, ain't nobody did nothing but quote the stuff your husband said. Now, while it is unfortunate because he was young enough that his mother is probably still alive, his mother I pity. The rest of you, I don't. And I don't pity the mama that much because she probably the one taught him to be hateful like that. However, the mama I can pity because no woman, I don't care how terrible you are, I don't wish that on no woman to have to bury her child. However, that young man lived like he lived. He went like he went. And now they running around harassing any and everybody who don't care or who laughs about it. When in reality, no matter what happens to Black people, America has jokes. Nobody wants to mention the hateful things that this man has said. He said a lot of hateful crap. He has, period, right? When George Floyd died, they didn't have no problem mentioning his use of narcotics. There wasn't nothing wrong with that. When little Trayvon Martin lost his life after Zimmerman was stalking him and being weird, people was making jokes about him having Skittles and a hoodie. Little Tamir Rice, they said all kind of awful stuff and made jokes about him. So I'm trying to understand what makes this man supposedly so special. And let me be clear. He may be special to his people, but you can't demand that he's special to us. He ain't special to us. The same people that he felt like would have been better off as slaves are not you're not entitled to us to give a dang that he went to go and lift up his eyes in hell or wherever he went. Okay? And telling me about he believed in the Lord don't mean nothing. So does Satan. And he is in hell too. So at the end of the day, it's weird. The whole thing, I agree with you, Adrien Marie. I think the whole thing is weird. And it's just hilarious that they, trying to demand that we care. Meanwhile, there's been 2 Black young men hung from trees in Mississippi, one at Delta State University. And I think it's, I can't say for sure. It could be the government doing it because they're trying to make sure that they have some kind of race war going on. Because, they want us fighting with clear people so bad, they don't know what to do. They want us feuding with clear people. They want us fighting with clear people. Tooth and nail. So they clear on clear crime. They killed their cousin Charlie because that's their cousin. That ain't none of our cousin. They popped their cousin Charlie. Ran around threatening HBCUs. Then when the victim didn't look like they wanted him to look, not the victim, the assailant. Then once the assailant didn't look like they wanted him to look, now you attacking random young Black men and hanging them from trees. Let me tell y'all something. Leave us alone. Black people been minding our business very good this year. Hey, Vintage. Say the wife like she got no soul. She just got a face like a snow shovel. She all hard looking heifer, big wide face, wide jaw, and thick neck. Girl, we don't care nothing about you or that man. Your children either. Leave us alone. I'm going to say respectfully to clear folks the same thing I have said to illegal immigrants. Leave Black people alone because we are minding our business. We do not care. I believe that I can safely speak for the majority of the Black collective. We don't care. Because it's interesting, the very people, hey, one who cares, the very people who are demanding and feel entitled to our empathy are the same people who hate our guts. Y'all say amen in the chat. Act like y'all heard me before we get into this gossip, because I feel like this needs to be said. I need to see amen in the chat, because y'all know I ain't telling nothing but the gospel truth. So I said the same thing. I feel like they're trying. Yeah, they want to start one so bad because they're so angry about their pet illegals being kicked out. We don't care. Let me tell you all again, in case you don't know, because we know y'all like to lurk and watch and try to police Black people. Let me help you out. Black Americans, whether they say freedmen, ADOS, FBA, indigenous, Aboriginal Americans, whatever name we go by, because you can use any of those monikers and they all fit. We do not care. We don't care about illegals. We don't care about clear on clear crime. If Biscuit and Hambone have a shootout, we don't go around trying to look for clear people to blame. We deal with Biscuit and Hambone. So if Chad and Brad get to popping at each other while y'all play dueling banjos, it's not our problem. Especially the Brad that got popped by Chad is somebody that set up and said a bunch of hateful stuff about Negro. We don't care. 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 Don't matter. We don't care. We don't demand that y'all care about what you call Black on Black crime. So why the hell should we care about clear on clear crime? Agent Marie said, I heard one of them had a broken arm and leg but hung himself. Right. But that's what I'm saying. So y'all harming our people. Excuse me. Whether it's the poor clears or the rich clear elite. Yes, she has a face like a snow shovel. That's what she has. She's ugly as homemade sin on first Sunday. I don't care nothing about you with your ugly self. She sat up there, did a whole pre-recorded press conference and couldn't squeeze out one tear. It's given she didn't like him either. That's what it looked like to me. But mind you, I'm on the outside looking in because your problems ain't my problems. Just like our problems, let y'all tell it, ain't your problems, even though y'all the one creating our problems 80% of the time. Yes, they're pet illegals. And because we don't care about their pet illegals, they want to like, okay, well, y'all fight with these people because if they're fighting with y'all, then they'll let the illegals stay. Leave Black people alone. That goes for immigrants. That goes for clears. That goes for cloudies. The mildly opaques. We don't care who you are. Leave us alone. Leave us the hell alone. We don't care. I don't know what we need to do. Ashley said, I thought the wife was in the WNBA. Girl, she looked like she's in the WWF. Or like she a retired hockey player or something. That's what she looked like. It's giving Yeti. It's giving Yeti. But whatever the case may be, you know, y'all know I don't know the proper word. Is it Yeti or is it Sasquatch American? I don't know. Whoever you are, leave us alone, Chewbacca. This ain't got nothing to do with us. Leave us alone. And Black people, stop giving y'all opinion on any of it. Just say, I don't care. Anything come up, I don't care. Yeah, she done cashed her a good old insurance check. She'll be all right. We'll see her in 2 years. She gonna look like a normal woman, size and all. Size and all. Yeah, them Brock Lesnar Ken people. Show is she looked like Brock Lesnar with a 27 piece or a quick weave or something. Whatever the hell she got going on. Leave us alone. Leave us the hell alone. Yes. Maybe that's a language she can understand. Leave us alone. Black Smile, I'm just saying, these people getting on my nerves. I've been over here convalescing. My throat bothering me. I think I had a little fever. I don't know. I think it's an allergy though. Because Daddy had went and got me some Benadryls. And look like after I took the Benadryl, I got relief. I still don't feel like thumbs up, but I did get a little relief. Josh Star said they treated Charlie like he was the head of state or a politician, saying he was assassinated and flying play. Yeah, ain't no darn politician. He just a typical little racist. Don't nobody care nothing about him. Like, listen, if y'all want to kiss his dead body all over, I don't care. Kiss him and leave us alone. Good Lord. How many times we got to tell you we don't care nothing about that little boy? Dang. How many of our children have lost their lives to you full-grown men? This thing here was full-grown. He was a little funny looking, but he was grown. Now, hell, the way his head was shaped and stuff, it don't look like he was going to have no long life. No way. Y'all ain't noticed that boy head was too big, like it was swollen or something. I don't know what's wrong. His mouth was twitching. Ain't no telling how long he was going to live, but I don't think it was going to be too long. Now y'all up here harassing people because he done decided to bite the big one. We didn't send for him, and you either. Leave us the entire hell alone. I mean the whole hell alone. We ain't got nothing to do with none of that. Now let me go and share this screen. Deborah Randall, girl, thank you for being like number 44. I know good and well y'all ain't hit that. Y'all ain't sitting here and not hitting that like button. I'm about to share the screen. LEL said you would have thought he strangled Osama bin Laden with his bare hands the way they did his funeral. Is crazy, right? He ain't do nothing but get online and say a bunch of racist and sexist stuff. That's what makes a hero to y'all. Listen, thank you. That boy head was this big and his face was pinched in the middle of it. I'm like, I didn't really know who that little boy was until Chad got him. And then after Chad got him and they put him up on the screen, I'm like, well, let me see what he got. So I saw the stuff he was saying. I'm like, okay, he didn't deserve to lose his life for talking, because people should be able to say whatever they want to say out their mouth. Meanwhile, the same people who saying he had freedom of speech is trying to arrest people for exercising freedom of speech. They say one of the chicks over at the Washington Post got fired for quoting him. She posted a quote from him and got fired. Well, he the one said it. What he said was so bad that she should get fired. Then why y'all celebrating him for saying it? 13%. You generous, girl. You better flip that 13 around and add 20. I'm just saying, wait a minute. So almost 30 people sitting in my house don't like me. Oh, so we need to do Duolingo. Got it. No sweat. DS say he did look like two first cousins was his parents. Right. Or uncle and a niece. Somebody. Hey, Philly Joint, thank you for being number 46. So are we, I'm going to give it a 10-second head start. And let me know if we doing Duolingo or are we hitting the like button so we can go ahead and do what we need to do. Let me know what we doing. Adrian Marie talking about George Floyd and him had the same birthday. Oh well, but did they leave on the same day? That's the question. Did they leave on the same day? Because they couldn't let go of the fact that George had been using dope, and I'm like, okay, ain't nobody told you to use no dope, but they mentioned his dope use as though that justified somebody putting their knee on his neck until he was out of here. So what's the problem? Hey, Gaby. Thank you for being number 74, sis. Thank you. Well, actually, no, you just came in at 74. You ain't like number 74 because they're still behind on them likes. E. Davis, thank you so much for being number 53. I mean, at the end of the day, if somebody fire you for freedom of speech and you didn't break any rules of that organization, and there's nothing in place to say that they can fire you at will, then you got a lawsuit. A lot of people are going to be getting paid. Sis on the phone and pulled up saying he was trying to get the officer who killed George Floyd pardoned. Right. So that sounds to me like he don't mind people dying. And I don't think he minded going either. Magaline Lamar, thank you for being number 48, sis. Yeah, but I I just can't seem to care. I can't, tried, failed, can't. Okay, so let's get on down to the get down. Y'all, what them likes looking like before I hit the play button? Because we're going to jump into Cameron and not Cameron, but Dame Dash and Charlemagne first. We're going to jump into them first. Fatima, thank you for being number 57. Thank you so much. I'm so glad y'all made it in. All right. Okay, Quiet Storm say we still like 23 likes, so y'all don't plan on doing right by me. Okay. Blessed woman of God, how you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being 54. Candy Butler with my first support of the whole day. Thank you, sis, for the super sticker. That means a lot to me. All right. So I'm gonna trust y'all. For them 23 for now. Because if not, we're going to end up in Duolingo. I'm going to just tell you. That's where we're going to end up. So let's get into this because y'all are going to be tickled by the shenanigans of Dame Dash. He is one of the biggest.
I don't think you're a proper representation of the masculine black man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you guys are.
I'm listening.
Okay. Like, your OG is Wendy Williams. My OG is sitting right here. You see him?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna tell you why he's my OG. Because he killed anybody or any of those things. He just taught me how to be a better man.
Wendy's not my OG.
Can you
That's
stop?
Funny, though.
Can you stop?
Wendy Williams is your OG.
Wasn't she your boss?
Yeah, at one point.
So she was your OG. She put you on, and you should give her grace. And you should also give her props out of respect.
Oh,
because we have different trauma. Like, we're different. Like, I'm not the kind of guy that would, like, I'd rather get my ass whipped than run. But you're proud that you ran.
Yeah.
I'd rather get my ass whipped. And it ain't.
That don't make you masculine, Dame. That make you stupid. That's probably why your teeth gone. But I'm sorry. I ain't mean to interrupt. Like that. I have a bad habit of talking to the screen. So y'all have to forgive me ahead of time. Okay? My bad.
Ain't no disrespect, but I kind of think you're gay. You just act a little gay.
You got a problem with gay people?
Not at all. I've got a problem with people that pretend they're not gay. So let me tell you why.
But
let me tell you why. This is hilarious.
I love
you're
what
gay.
you're doing. This is hilarious.
So what I'm saying is, you might, because you started in gossip, which is, is very feminine.
But Dame, all you do is gossip. We done sat here for the last 20 years and listen to you tell lies, gossip. All you do is gossip. You do interviews gossiping. You go on podcasts gossiping. You make up stories gossiping, hating on people who got their money still and all your money is gone. Are you seeing this? Am I tripping? My bad.
And you want people to listen to you, and that we want people that represent masculinity, because men need to be doing what they need to do as men. They don't need to be worried about girl stuff. Do you think he's masculine? Would you want this man around you if 10 guys jumped you? He'd run, and you'd have to run with him. I like my women to feel safe when they're around me. I don't tell people, like, and I'm not saying that's your way, but you're just not masculine. I've seen him run. I looked at a whole reel of, there's like a thing that says how many people bark. There's stuff that how many times you play with, talk about other people's genitals. You real masculine men don't do that. You said that some guys was throwing you kisses because they liked your paws butt, and you went back. That's gay.
Why do you have such a problem with gay?
I don't have a problem. I have a problem with you. Wait. No. Yeah, that is why I pause. There's a lot of people like you. There's a lot of people like you that are gay that pretend they're not.
Black men can't be gay.
Black men that are gay should say they're gay.
Well, I'm not gay.
You are.
It's funny because Dame Dash is literally getting mad because they laughing at him. By the way, I don't like Charlemagne, but that man been married over 25 years. Get over it. Whatever he is, get over it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got support. Hold on. Who this? Hold on. Wait. Black Smile, thank you so much. Let me send a heart back. I wasn't paying attention, and I just saw the notification pop up. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate that.
Yo, anyway, now let me talk to you.
Broke.
Let me
you broke.
Let me say this. You acting like a girl.
You move like an old auntie. You an old Harlem auntie.
I could punch you right in your face like a grown man. I won't. And you won't do shit.
See, Dame, this is what the chat Patty. So just so you know, because I knew he was
going to say that. I've seen you run. Yes. I've seen you. I'm not saying I will. I'm saying no. Then your version of respectful is different than mine. We were on the street right now and you were talking like that. I would have fucked you up. But I'm not going to do that. Nah.
Dame, you ain't going to do nothing. You ain't going to do nothing. Now y'all see why Jay-Z left him in the dust and when he got his money? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all now see why Jay-Z left him in the dust and when he got his money.
When he got beat up. I wouldn't have got beat up. Let's end this. So let me say one more thing before I leave.
I have so many questions.
All right. Oh, you're right.
How you want to leave? Look at him. He want to leave because he couldn't get Charlemagne to be angry with him. Oh my God, he's such a woman. He feel like a woman. I love it. Listen, I don't like Charlemagne like that, but this is funny. Y'all, yes, Deborah. He is broken. His daughter just got evicted. Broke, and his kid just got evicted. He couldn't even protect his daughter. But he talking about women to feel safe. Your baby couldn't even feel safe. Your baby couldn't even feel safe that she had somewhere to live. Okay? Definitely takes one to know one. Just Star, thank you so much for the Cash App, sis. My sisters be supporting me. This is my third support of the whole day. Let me send a heart. Let me send a heart to my sister. Hold on, y'all. Thank you so much. I love y'all. Yeah. So listen, he trying to get up and leave like the interview ain't even over. What you mad for? This brother is mad because he can't get them to be angry with him. They laughing at him and he feel like the joke he is because he's a big old joke. You a grown man. Talking about you gonna punch somebody. He couldn't even move his arm good. Who the hell scared of you punching them, Grandpa? They should be scared that your teeth gonna fly out your mouth and hit them. That's what they should be scared of. That's what I would be worried about.
You can't. I don't think you're a proper representation of the.
So anyway, yeah, they had to go ahead and pull him in. They had to pull him on back because Dame was losing it. Dame was losing it, honey. He could not take it. He said, wait a minute. The whole interview, he trying to talk over them. He wouldn't let them talk on their own platform. Every time, one of them spoke, he cutting in, getting mad because he wanted to dominate their platform, which is why it was so funny. Just recently, Jay Nolan did a video, and I encourage y'all to go and check out Jay Nolan's channel. I think he calls it Inside the Industry, but just look Jay Nolan. Great channel, very informative. And he gets more into like the entertainment music side of things with, black music. And he was talking about the fact that Dame Dash sat up there hating on the podcasters getting money because he ain't making no money. Talking about all of them is Rockefeller podcasters for Joe Budden. Have to tell him like, Negro, I ain't put out a record, a single or nothing on Rockefeller. Keep my name out of all y'all mess. I don't have nothing to do with nothing. And Joe Budden did say, I don't have nothing against Dame. I'm not going to bad talk Dame. Dame has actually had my back. He's loaned me money back in the day at some point. Yeah, he made himself look real foolish. Diaz say he sounded like his teeth was trying to Harlem shake up out his mouth again. Hello. Yes. Jay Nolan be having some silent sounding music. I'm gonna have to get some of his music. Y'all ain't gonna believe who music I've been listening to lately. Oh yeah, I love Jay Nolan. I mean, one of the coolest cats on all of YouTube when it comes to entertainment news surrounding especially hip-hop artists, black artists. Jay Nolan is one of the best. Shout out to Jay Nolan. Fatima said Dame is the real-life edition of the character Denzel Washington played with Viola Davis in the movie Fences. Fatima, that is specific and hilarious all at the same time. Let me just say that, okay? Specific and hilarious. But, you know, he hating on the podcasters. Oh, Cameron and them, they was on Rockefeller. And who else did he say? And Joe Budden was Rockefeller. And this one is Rockefeller. It's like, look, they aged out of, you know, talking about money, hoes, and clothes. And so they found a way to get their bread elsewhere. And you're mad because you told us you had $4,000 in the bank and your baby got evicted. You won't even start a podcast. And somebody was saying, like, I wonder if he should go on a Joe Budden's podcast. And Jay Nolan made a point that I agree with, especially after seeing this debacle, because it's giving, if he was on their podcast, he would be trying to talk over them and talking about it. We was on the street. I'll punch you. Did y'all not see his hand go like this? I'll punch you in your face. Dame Dash, you not punching nobody like this. You those of us who actually fight know that's not how that go. Nakays, where you at in the chat? Y'all, Nakay sent me a cash out. Let me send my sis a heart back. Thank you, Nakays. Love you, girl. But yeah. So I still want to know who music y'all gonna laugh at me. Y'all gonna laugh? Hey, Creeby. Creeby made it to the Discord, y'all. Star, you gonna laugh at me if I tell you who I've been listening to, sis. I know you gonna be. Y'all gonna laugh at me if I tell you. I've been listening. I'm ashamed. I am, but I'm not gonna stop listening to it though. I'm ashamed. Look, Auntie, you were talking about we won't laugh. I bet you ain't see Jai Star say she ain't gonna laugh because she knows she gonna laugh at me. Jai is gonna laugh at me. Okay, I'm gonna just tell y'all, and it's gonna be all right. I've been listening to Nick Hustle. Nashina M. Hey sis, I'm glad you made it. It's bad. It's bad. I've been listening to Nick Hustle. I don't know what else to say. I don't know. From the first time I heard him saying, "Stay blessed, my nigga," I was like, positive vibes. I was like, yes. Who is this who is this prodigy? Yes, Nick Hustle. I've been listening to Nick Hustle. I'm guilty. Okay, what y'all want me to say? What y'all want me to say? I'm gonna punch you. What y'all want me to say? I'm listening to Nick Hustle. Yes, yes. Go to Amazon Music. Go to Apple Music. I'm hooked on Nick Hustle. On Nick Hustle. You know he got a song about being about to quit his job. I'm about to throw a fit. I'm about to lose my. Okay, yeah. I love Nick Hustle. I'm guilty. I own it. I own it. I love Nick Hustle. Sorry. Yeah. I don't know. I'm ashamed, but not enough to stop listening. I'm gonna just tell you that. Look him up, Nick Hustle. If you don't get hooked on Nick Hustle, then maybe we a different type of black. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm guilty. I'm guilty, Black Smile. Square up. I'm gonna hit y'all with the Dame Dash. Square up. You know what? Kind of, sort of, but it's extremely black. Okay. Queen Reg. Did I get something from Queen Reg? Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. I may have. Hold on. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Is this you? Wait. I got something from Run Me My Coins. Let me send a heart back to my sis. From Nashina M. Let me send a heart to Nashina. If it lets me. When it's the picture, it don't always let me. And then, oh, Queen Reg. Okay, Philly Joint. Let me send a heart. Thank you, sis. My sister's showing me love today. So look, I don't know what y'all gonna do with Dame Dash, but Jai, go to Amazon Music and look up Nick Hustles, and you will understand everything. Okay, I promise you that. B-Licious said, thanks for the suggestion. I'll give him a listen. Sometimes I need a little gangster music to get me through my workday. Let me tell you something. Waking up in the morning to stay blessed, my nigga. Positive vibes. I'm telling you, it gets your day going. Like while you brewing your tea or your coffee. Yeah. I'm telling you. He cuss a lot, but the music is good. The music is good. I love me some Nick Hustles. Just as black as Johnny Guitar Watson. Yes, just as black. Around that same level of black. Yeah. Same level of black as Johnny Guitar Watson. Thank you, Philly Joint. Thank you, sis. So look, now we got to get into Robyn and Gizelle, y'all. Now they playing victim. This is why when everything jumped off, what I told y'all. I was not with the bull. Robyn was trying to be nasty. Gizelle seen it, dialed it back. And next thing you know, now they back online trying to play victim. Okay, Michelle overreacted. No, she didn't. No, the hell she didn't. Lord, look at Black Smile, y'all. Oh, I like the cuss and runs the Amazon and Apple Music. See them? You see? That's how y'all act. I told y'all the man be cussing. Black Smile say she can't wait. She got to get her some Nick Hustle immediately. I don't want no copyright, or else I would bump some right now. Like that's the vibe that I've been in for a minute. Definitely been on my Nick Hustle. Okay. So let's pull this up and we're gonna listen to these hookers play victim because that's what they do best. Okay. Yeah. Inspo, gangster, Negro, please. R&B soul music. That's what it is. Hey, my sweet. Yes, Auntie Eva, it's a vibe. Like I said, I'm ashamed, but I'm not ashamed enough to stop listening. I'm going to just be honest with you. I'm not ashamed enough to stop listening. I'm going to keep listening to Nick Hustle. I sure am. Because I can feel it in my spirit. I can feel it in my spirit, okay? Gets me through the day. All right? B-Licious say, I love him already. Girl, you got to. Those of y'all who got jobs you don't like, go listen to his song by I'm About to Quit. Where he talking about this is quitting his job because them people getting on his last goddamn nerve. Y'all got to listen to that one. It's so real. Oh, man. Quiet Song said they should have did their homework on K. Michelle. If she made Tamar cry on her own show, what they thought she was going to do to them. Hello, good night. But wait till y'all hear what these hookers had to say. Here they go. Want to hear it? Here go. Turn your sound up, y'all. Turn your sound up.
Just like clip farming, you just want to put out the clip that's going to draw attention and draw drama, and then you create the headline that kind of triggers something, and that's that. So, you know, I apologize if anyone took that personally. I was not personally throwing a dig at anyone. Now,
you lying thing, you unwashed heathen. You were. But listen, my bad. I'm sorry. Y'all know I be talking to the screen.
As far as the personal attack and dig that came at me, I don't really care. Like, yeah, I love my couch. Love it. So like, I don't care that you called me a couch potato. Like, that's not an insult.
First of all, dirty, what she actually should have just called you a potato because your man told us you don't bathe. And just like we got to dig potatoes out the dirt, Gizelle probably have to dig you out the dirt for every episode. Now, her saying, little couch potato, she was going light on you while you scream, I don't care. You, what you should have did was kept her name out your mouth. But let's go, though. Because we know Juan ain't going to get no job and make a payment on nothing. Never mind. Let's go.
I don't care that you said I sell hats. Yes, I sell hats. Like, I don't. Okay, yeah, I don't care that you talk about the drama that I have with my man. Everybody has drama with their man. Like,
use a goddamn lie. Use a goddamn lie. I wish to the Lord in heaven that daddy would have went to a hotel and put his credit card down to pay for our whole room and came and told me I put the card down and left talking about everybody got drama with the man. No, the hell they don't. Everybody, man, ain't on national TV telling people they don't bathe. Everybody, man, ain't on national TV walking away from them and during this snatching your arm off in a car door driving away from you. Everybody, man, ain't on TV telling production he just want to be away from you and he was only there for his children. Talking about everybody got drama with their man. Robyn, you is an unwashed lie. Now that's what the hell you are. And we only know you dirty because one told us. Talking about everybody got drama with the man. Anyway, keep going dirty.
like I'm so like not I'm not offended or hurt or woe is me. I really don't care. But it wasn't a personal insult from my perspective. So
you literally said, K Michelle, they're running out of people. They didn't run out enough people to bring you back, Literally.
That's that. That's my
I did feel
cents.
like the punishment didn't fit the crime because there was no crime. And
it just like clip farming. You just want to put out the
it was a lot. It was a lot.
It was a lot. And then, it gets, I just think, I don't know. Like I said, we live in a world.
Get this. It was a lot. So y'all can sit up and talk about people, but can nobody talk about you? Can nobody talk about you, Liberty? And Gizelle, here you go again. As soon as we get up off of your mini necks, I don't care how much you pull them up, we know they are all there, all of them. Now you want to play victim. You don't run at no sister. Then when a sister run back at you, the punishment didn't fit the crime. It was a lot. No, it wasn't. That was light work. Because Kay can give you much worse. All right, she gonna make you into a song. She gonna make you into a song. Everybody gonna be talking about how musky you are, Robyn.
World where gossip and mess rule and people love drama. Right. And so for me, like, we're on a podcast. Like our podcast is called Reasonably Shady, number one.
So if you say something shady, people gonna say shady stuff back. It's almost like she think because she on a podcast, if she say something about somebody, nobody can't say nothing back to her. You dirty, unwashed heathen. If you say something shady, you can get shaded back. That's the whole point. So if you can be shady, expect shade to come back. Don't be upset when somebody's better at it than you. That's the same thing y'all did to little Candace, Secret Squirrel, because she was able to spin it back at you and you couldn't handle it. And K Michelle is no Candace Dillard, honey. She's going to give you the whole shade tree. She might give you a whole plantation of trees. Look at this thing looking like she from Whoville. Look at that.
And so there's going to be some type of shadiness.
And it's going to be some type of shadiness. And so she gave you some type of shadiness. What's the problem, ho?
Too, like, we talk about current events and what's going on. And so for us to we can talk about something, but it's still not us, like, criticizing people or down or talking down.
You literally did. And then you got what was coming to you. And now you're sitting up here playing victim with another bad weave. Girl, we see your tracks again. Here come the tracks again. Running through our screen like a memory. I'm tired.
Down on people.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
It's the victimhood for me, y'all.
Housewives of Atlanta has K Michelle from Love and Hip Hop on their show.
Okay, you had to clarify that though. Okay, but we're gonna speak to that. But go ahead.
And American Medicine has Angel from Basketball Wives on their show. Atlanta has run out of people.
Okay, Angel from Basketball.
She was a nurse.
Atlanta has run out of people. And like I said, Kay gave her light work because they, of course, the blogs got her comments up. What Kay said was, why be so worried about me and my overly educated and successful self? I'm sorry, but Robert, you got 1 degree by the hair of your chin. And this lady is overly educated and successful while you selling hats. And what I might be doing, Robin, you ran out of a job a long time ago. You would love to be recycled. You little couch potato, just yapping. Like she said, you should have ran through that hotel lobby where your husband was lady. Gizelle, you look beautiful. Leave me alone and let me go yodel in peace. I don't see where she wrong. Then Kay said, I'm around here selling our shows and you selling baseball hats, but you worried about me and what I might be doing. The nerve of this couch potato. I'm so sorry. I don't think Kay Michelle was wrong. Y'all let me know in the chat what y'all think. I feel like I got a problem with them playing victim. Listen. She gonna be the next Rashida got bags. She might not even call her dirty. She might just call her dingy. If you're dingy and you know it, wash it. If you're dingy and you know it, scratch your scalp. If you're dingy and you know it, and you know your tracks is showing, if you dingy and you know it, take a bath. Like, that's what's going to be next. That's what's going to be next. DS say, Rob is so dusty, her teeth got jaundice. Yeah. DS, go to the reflection corner. I know you run the corner, but that's a 17-second violation. I ain't never even heard about nobody's teeth having jaundice. DS. Dang. Good sources say Juan lived with somebody else on the regular. He done found a woman that'll take him with no job. Dang. Quiet Storm say she a whole 8 unwashed funky cheese smelling. Some draws 6 days. Oh, same draw 6 days in a row lie. God dang. Go to DS, come get Quiet Storm on your way to the corner. Y'all, she got a 19-second violation. Bennett say, after 32 years, I never had problems with my husband. Thank you. Talking about everybody got drama with their man. Girl, who? Lashina say, she don't care, but she repeating every insult K through. Right. You don't care, but you know it verbatim. She know all the words like a Kendrick Lamar album. Ain't that something? Right. What you talking about it for? Yes, an old unclean Philistine. That's Goliath's niece. Doom. Barbara Randall say, I just couldn't get with the folks that said Kay went too far. She didn't go far enough. She didn't. She gave her light work. But you know how it is with Team Yellow. They throw rocks and dirt, and when somebody throw the boulder back, wait, that was too much. Leave people alone, Lil Dusty. Other people on podcasts that pop off at the mouth, when people show back, throw it back at them, they can either take it and laugh it off, or they got enough mouth to respond, to rebut. If you ain't got the mouth to be out here doing this, Robin, go sit on your couch, sell them facial cleansers and them baseball hats. That's what you go do. Because if you out here in social media and you running off at the mouth, acting like you got the mouth, don't be surprised when somebody invites you to the party. I say what I say because I can. And I don't care if you come back this way. I'll be here waiting. Robin looked like she about to cry. Girl, she better not. It'll probably be a whole row of mud just run down her face. We don't know the last time she cleaned her face. Right, 2 broke Karens. Yep. I'm telling you, she gonna be the next Rashida got bags, and I ain't gonna do nothing but laugh at her. I'm just saying. If you're dusty and you know it, wash it. If you're dusty and you know it, take a bath. That's all I'm saying. That she gonna be the next one. But you know her and Gizzard, they gotta play victim. Her and Gizzard gotta play victim, honey. Nashina M, thank you for the super chat, sis. She said Kay said nothing wrong. it was ballsy of Robyn to throw shade at Angel and K, knowing folks view her as the colorist. I bet Juan still ain't working. I heard he ain't working. Thank you for the super chat, sis, but I heard that the Negro ain't working. And so, and I think that was Auntie even say she heard he's staying at somebody else's house most of the time, which that ain't no shock. And I don't even know if I can blame him. If she's sitting over there ruminating and walling around in the sheets and ain't washing her tail, I don't know that I blame him. I'm going to just say that. Okay. Thank you again. Yeah, with her voice trembling. Imagine getting flamed and roasted and you ain't even on the show no more. You ain't even there no more. You getting roasted from your house, girl. You better stay in your place. Instead of coming out here in the real world thinking that your yellow was going to protect you. It ain't. Kalisha, thank you for being number 75. You done beat the carnival, 19. All right. Well, I'm glad you beat it, sis, because they shouldn't have never manufactured that bull crap and put it out there for us. No way. God don't deal with them with their dirty selves. They just as musky as Robyn. Okay. So I think they got an open marriage. Well, the problem is Robyn didn't know it was open. Juan opened it and he didn't ask her if she wanted it open. That's the problem. Okay. That's why she embarrassed. Because Juan ain't told her it was open. Plus, we don't even know it's a marriage, honey, because Adrien, did you ever find a marriage license? Because none of the people that I know that can dig up stuff has been able to find it. Did you find a marriage license? Because ain't nobody else found one. You found one? Maybe they just open. Hey. So, yeah, that's what happened with that. Now, we got to get into what happened with Cameron and them on their podcast and the ex-boxer. I think he's an ex. I don't think Broner's still boxing. But let's get into it. Okay, Benji said I was wondering the same thing. Listen, we ain't found nothing. Sis. Nothing. It's giving somebody lying. Yeah. Like our nephew Kendrick said on 616 in LA, I think somebody lying. Found somebody lying. All right, so let's pull this up. Adrien Broner literally got checked by Cam on their podcast. I'm telling y'all, the podcast is really something else. Now, Broner is disgusting. I think he had tried to say some inappropriate stuff. I want to say it was Coyle Ray. I want to think. It was either her or somebody, and they checked him real hard. Like, real hard. He's real disrespectful. He's really gross. So let me show you this here. Let me pull this up, child. I was like, not Cameron standing on business. Shocked the hell out of me. Let's go. Let me make sure y'all can see this, because this one, it was, it was impressive. It's not often that I'm, in support of much that Cameron says or does. But this is one time I think Cam was absolutely in the right. I approve and I enjoyed. So y'all get a load of this. Get a load of this one.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey,
what you wasted that? I love you. I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. My bad.
Arabia, is that a real background?
Hey, Stat, could you stop?
Yes.
Can you stop smiling?
Arabia is.
now, yo, bro, some G, yo, bro, some G shit. We gotta have boyfriend here, yo.
Oh, shit.
I told you that.
My bad.
Like it's all like. Okay, we can move on to football then.
Stat. Oh my God.
Yo, Stat, let's do the football. I guess that answered the question about Floyd. When I see you taking off some time,
I'm mesmerized by Stat.
This nigga here, bro.
I did not know you looked that good in person.
My bad, bro.
You're amazing.
All right, hey, we gonna have to ask you to go, my nigga. I mean, I have to ask you.
Right.
I'm gonna pay you for your time, for being here. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
I love you, my nigga.
I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, no. I can't. I asked you the first time. I don't have no problems with you. I'm gonna pay you for your time. But you can't violate, bro. I told you that.
I'm not, though. I'm not.
Nah, I told you niggas boyfriends in here. You know when my brother
shit,
know that.
my bad, bro. My bad.
Nah. But I appreciate your time.
It's me.
Well, if you want to wait for us outside, you could, but I'm not gonna sit in and not value your time neither.
Not him paying cash. I know that's right, Cam. I know that's right, Cam.
But I appreciate it, bro. You gotta step out.
Yeah. He did it respectful, gave you a hug, paid you, and put your ignorant behind out. Go ahead, Cam.
Good in person.
Thank you.
Yeah. The nerve of this disgusting dust mite. The nerve of this disgusting dust mite. And it's the fact that Cam told him her boyfriend is here. And the fact that he had to keep telling him multiple times, you got to stop that. She got a boyfriend. Her boyfriend is here. And he steady, they trying to move on to football, move on to other topics. And he going to just be disrespectful. Anyway, Cameron was like, yeah, we're going to have to ask you to leave. I'm going to pay you for your time. I'm not going to devalue your time, but you got to get up out of here. You can wait and hang for us and wait for us outside, but we're going to need you to go. I say, go ahead, Cam. Cam got up. Didn't just ask him to leave, got up. Now, the fact that he paid him in cash was hilarious to me. Yeah, he wasn't planning to stop. He was being disrespectful. And this ain't his first time being a disrespectful, creepy crawler. Cameron stood on business. Cam stood on business. Pulled the cash out the bank pouch. Walked up to him, hugged him, handed him his money, and had him come up out that equipment and raise up out the door. I say, what you see? Not Cameron standing on business. I was so impressed by the fact that even though that's your friend, you still didn't let your friend disrespect this young woman. So shout out to Cameron, because I didn't know you had it in you to be a man like that. But shout out to you. Shout out to you, honey. To you. Now, we got to get into Kirk Franklin's son. Lord have mercy. Y'all, we got to share the screen again. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. So let me try to make this big as possible, because I just couldn't, I'm not going to say I couldn't believe it. This ain't his first time with what I consider to be a cry for help. So if y'all notice here, Lord, because Alicia say Kirk, my cousin on my mom's side, but his son needs help. Okay. So if y'all notice here, look, Carry-On got brand new scratches on his back. Look like it just happened. People talking about the fact he was on reality TV with his shirt off multiple times. It wasn't no scratches there. So he done took pictures of brand new scratches on his back and says, these scars all over my back are not sex stories. It breaks my heart all over again when people ask, because I wish that was the case. Pain is the only feeling that's familiar for me, but whatever. And for the record, these scars are symbols. They really signs of many secrets that I keep bottled up since I was a baby, being beat black and blue since first grade. I walk around with war and betrayal in my picture, in my posture. So F around and find out who's with the ish forever. And then put hashtag fake friends, flirting for fame, forever effing around online. I'll enjoy being a PE teacher. Parentals enjoy expressing rotten rage in many ways as punishment, consequence. Not that anyone cares about compassion, consideration, These scars are the only memories I have of my childhood. These brand new scratches, he's talking about they from his childhood. This boy done forgot he was on national TV with his shirt off multiple times in the boy version of the Baddie House with no scars and scratches on him. And he lying putting this on his people. Now, let me tell y'all something about this. Let me tell y'all something about this. Everybody, which is fair. Let me say this up front. People's assessment of this situation is fair to say, oh, he's lying, he lying. It's fair. He is lying. You know, anybody, we saw your back and we can tell that was never fun, right? But, and I'm not making an excuse. Y'all know I don't like nobody lying. I think that's disgusting. But I think what's going on is this boy it's a cry for help. And I get that it's a rotten way to do it, but it's something that he wants that he's not getting. And, you know, I can't tell them how to approach it because I don't know how to approach it. Quite honestly, common sense said it would suck to have your child sitting up telling lies on you. Many people have been lied on by their children. But I think that you got to at some point recognize that the child is crying for help. He's crying for help. He wants attention. I don't know if this is about I want some money and you wouldn't give it to me. I don't know if he's asking for money because he's got other issues and he feels like even if I mess up, bail me out. Some people intentionally mess up because they want to be bailed out repeatedly so they can validate, you know, they want the parent to validate their insecurity. Like, I'm not sure if you love me. So if I get in enough situations and you bail me out, then that'll reassure me that you care about me. Maybe. Because sometimes they still take that wrong place. Like, oh, you only helping me because of your image. It could be that. It could be that maybe he just wants them to listen to him and they're not listening. Or maybe he's jealous of other siblings. I don't know. I honestly don't know, y'all. I can't call this one. I can tell you it didn't really y'all know normally I don't have a lot of patience for people who sit up and tell lies, as you know. But part of me feels like this child is begging for attention. Like he wants attention real bad. And I think he's hurting some kind of way. And I promise y'all I'm not being a softie. I'm not. I just feel like, again, and then too, I'm going to be fair. It could just be the mama in me. It could just be the mama in me. It could. Because I am a mom. And I do have issues where, you know, sometimes as mothers, we can feel sorry for children, or we can see that something really is wrong deeper than what you're saying it is. I think it's something deeper than what this child is saying it is. He feels some type of way. Yeah, he probably want the money, but sometimes when people is looking for money, it's something else going on. That's all I'm saying. I think it may be something else going on. But yeah, so y'all, that's what I got for it. I'm not going to stay long. My throat is getting better, but it's not 100%. So I'm going to jump down. You know what I'm saying, Auntie? But what I will say is this. I think, personally, that we probably going to have to come back tomorrow because I can smell some BS on the horizon. I can smell it. Because Wendy pulled up at New York Fashion Week. We had civil rights era legends pull up at New York Fashion Week. We had, hey, Couture Bay, it's our beautiful niece. Hello, gorgeous. Bianca said, I think it's something else going on because them bailing him out isn't giving money to him. Right. It's something going on with that, with Kirk's son. Wow. Y'all put congratulations in the chat. Let me put mine in too. We proud of you, gorgeous. Hey, RJ. Thank you for being number 77. But yeah, we had the young man from the picture that was the young black man from that era that was drinking out of the whites only fountain. Ruby Bridges was there. You know, just to see them hit that runway and be there at Fashion Week was everything. That's right. Black women in STEM. We proud of you, gorgeous. Y'all put y'all congratulations in the chat. Spam it up. It was beautiful and it was poignant because we have people who pretend like the things that we have suffered through, fought through in this country is something from like 1,000 years ago when it was just, you know, the people who were involved are still alive. The victims and the villains. The victims and the villains are still here. And they would have you believe when tethers come here from other countries, they would have you believe, oh, those were your ancestors. No, Negro, those was our mamas and aunties. That's who it was. When it's clear people, oh, that was 100 years ago. Nobody who did it is still alive. Yeah, because those was your mamas and aunties and granddaddies. They are still alive. So it was wonderful to see them hit that stage. Yeah, it was literally only 60 years ago. Only about 20 years before they started allowing the outsiders to come here. And 60 years is no time at all. The same people who victimized those people are still alive crying about Charlie Kirk and expect us to give a darn. We don't care. Like I said at the beginning of my life, we don't care. That was white on white crime. And y'all need to get a handler on that. Because when Biscuit and Nunk Nunk and Pojo them is tussling in the hood, we don't call y'all and demand that you cry when Hambone gets shot. When Cornbread got shot, we didn't call y'all and say, they killed Cornbread and demand that you cry. We don't care. We take care of our community. You take care of yours. Okay? Okay? And while I'm not celebrating, because I would never, because I'm a mother, and I feel like if you laugh at somebody else when they're going through something like that, next time it might be your child. So I'm not going to laugh. But what I will say, if some of our people don't mind laughing at you, what's the problem? Because when black people lose their lives, y'all laugh every day. Y'all got 100 nasty, distasteful jokes. Yeah, we don't. So when Brad and Chad get into it, listen, that's between y'all. Leave us out of it. Please and thank you. Management. This is not a black people problem. Y'all up here threatening HBCUs. It's been 2 black men hung from trees. We need to take care of them. If we have any mourning to do, we'll mourn for them because they were actually innocent people. This young man left here the way he lived. Okay, you don't see us acting like, you know, when somebody is a drug kingpin and somebody, you know, pops them, we don't pretend like he was a saint in the church. He was on the deacon board. You don't see us doing that. So, you know, leave us alone. And let me tell y'all something else while I'm at it. Yeah, we don't care not one bit. Let me tell y'all something else while I'm at it. Okay? Now, every time, yes, he did. Yes, he did. So people is giving him, you know, the send-off that he deserves, right? But every time in this country, when somebody, public figure, anybody, has said something that people don't like, and someone grabbed a firearm, took aim, and squares a trigger, it was a clear person doing it. Our people are not known for shooting public figures because we don't like what they say. You know, this is America. Everything's a little color-coded, right? if I hear about a home invasion in a certain part of town and only certain things were taken, I'm going to know Black folks did it. I know that if there's a public figure who's saying things that are inflammatory and people don't like what they say, and somebody grabs a firearm and they go click, clack, boom, I know one of y'all did it, because we don't do that. So it sounds like y'all need to get control of your communities. Instead of hyper-fixating on Black people, hyper-fixating on talking about Black on Black crime. Well, if it's Black on Black, how your white behind got in it? Instead of worrying about gang violence, because I never heard about gangs riding through the suburbs getting Barb and Ted. They're tussling with each other. While y'all are so obsessed and hyper-fixated on every little thing we do, it sounds like y'all have enough problems over there. Y'all over here crying blood about Waterhead Charlie. Gone on to his eternal reward, wherever that may be. Right? Fix the problems in your community instead of hyperfixating on ours. We don't have a bunch of school shooters. We don't have people that get angry when they can't control people and attack them. It's not a Black thing. You know, it's just not the Black thing to do. You know? Yeah. Fix your community. Work it out. All right? Everybody, I started a video like this, and I'm going to end it like this. Yes, Philly Joint, we are minding our Black business. To the immigrants who are here illegally, stop demanding Black people support while you spout as many racial slurs as every Klansman you can find on the internet. Clear people, stop demanding Black empathy when you have never shown our people any empathy. Leave Black people alone. This is our season. There has been a shift in the paradigm, and we are choosing to drink water, regulate our vitamins and minerals. We're eating healthy. We're getting rid of processed food. You know, we're sticking to, distilled water, filtered water. We're minding our business. We making sure our edges are healthy. We trimming our ends and stuff, only on new moons, of course. We're minding our business. They're conservatives and liberals, all of them. All of them. No, ma'am. We ain't finna say no conservatives. It's conservatives and liberals. All them pale people chimp out when they can't control people. Because during the election, I saw a lot of liberal, clear people chimping out. I saw one old white woman attack this Spanish lady because she said she was voting for Trump, like physically attack her. They need to focus on their community. Because all that liberal versus conservative stuff, that's gang activity. They are gang members. And I want Black people to leave that stuff alone. Leave it all alone. All alone. Right. And, right, he didn't even believe in empathy. So why are you asking us to give him something he didn't even believe in? Y'all so disrespectful. Now y'all disrespecting the dead? Just say how ironic. He got popped as he was saying that gang about the violence in the country was from gang. Well, it is from gang violence. The liberal gang popped somebody in his conservative gang. They're red versus blue. It's not Bloods and Crips. It's Reps and Dems, and they all the same. A bunch of violent, unhinged flea flickers. Now we're going to mind our Black business. That's what we're going to do. We're going to mind our Black, drinking my water, minding my biz. One day we overrated, next day on our, that's what they do. That's what they do. Oh, Waterhead Charlie. No. The man that popped him, the Chad that popped the bread, he wasn't no conservative. No, his mom and daddy was a conservative. And then he got him some boy coochie. And then he flipped out. And he was no longer conservative, baby. He was Diana Ross. I'm coming out. Hey, I want the world to know. Got to let it show. He went crazy. Sure did. He got him a boy girlfriend. He went to donating to Act Blue. And he went to acting a fool. That's right. Now that's what he did. That's why I say they got problems in their community. They need to sit their young men down and explain to them, hey, Brad, if you encounter people who don't agree with you and they say things that you don't like or make you upset, you don't go and grab a firearm and point it at them and squeeze the trigger. Okay, Brad? That's what y'all need to be doing. And leave Black people alone. We'll deal with us. You deal with y'all. We'll deal with us and you deal with y'all. Y'all need to sit Lil Brad down and say, Lil Brad, if you're feeling depressed, there's something that I see online all the time called betterhelp.com. You can get a therapist online and you can talk to a bunch of different ones until you find one that works. So you don't have to go emo and get dark and get a trench coat from Goodwill and go to your friendly neighborhood school and start squeezing that trigger at all these people who have nothing to do with your depression. See, y'all need to talk to y'all's community. Then, yeah, this white on white crime is out of control. Now, y'all need to work it out. And you know what else? Y'all need to sit them down and explain, to Mickey Joe and Cletus, the slack-jawed yokel. Hey there, Cletus. Anytime you recognize that your life is bad, it's not automatically the blacks' problem. Because, have y'all noticed they always say the blacks. They never say black. It's always black. So y'all need to tell Cletus and Mickey Joe that if they don't have enough money in their ashtray or their banjo case to buy their tobacco, their chewing tobacco, it's not the fault of the blacks, okay? So they don't need to go and attack random Black people and try to hang them from trees. Like, maybe leave the blacks alone. Explain it to them, okay? Because y'all have a crime problem in your community. Y'all have behavior disorder problems in your community. Maybe sit Martha down and say, hey, Martha, if you're at a job with a Black lady and her hair is pretty and she changes it every week, stop asking, can you touch it? It's creepy. I don't know. Hey, Marge, when that Black lady that works in the office with you is cordial, but she doesn't want to be friendly, you don't have to target her and pretend that she's frightening you. You don't have to pretend that she's, intimidating you. You could always just leave her alone and do your work. You don't have to target her and pretend she's doing things to you, Marge. Maybe don't do that. Y'all got a lot of stuff to work out in your communities instead of focusing on us, okay? Now, little Charlie, it shouldn't have happened. It ain't cool. I don't like the direction it's going, because the last thing we need is more of your people feeling like, yes, and we don't like what people say, we can just pull out our hunting rifles. Maybe don't, Elmer Fudd. Maybe don't. Maybe act like a civilized human being. Y'all left the caves a long time ago. Stop pointing firearms at people because you don't like the words that come out of their mouths. Now, your gangs are out of control. Your liberals and your Republicans, your red versus blue, you over there on your, y'all are in your gangster lean right now. But please leave Black people out of this. Like I said, we are making sure we're getting electrolytes. We're keeping our collagen up. We're making sure we have enough protein. We're drinking water. I know a lot of sisters have gotten into Pilates, getting their strength back and all that good stuff. A lot of us have ordered some new products from Sacred. We want to see what it does to our hair. We want to see if it gives us a little more shine. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to be involved in this. So leave us out of it. Okay? Leave us out of it. Completely out of it. All right? That's all I'm saying. Just, do your thing over there. We trust you. Unlike you, we're not going to follow you around to make sure we can control what you say to each other. But work that out. That's all. Just work out. Leave us out of it. I'm just saying, somebody need to tell them, because, this has nothing to do with us. By the by, did any of y'all get any of the new Sacred stuff? I saw it's an oil treatment It's almost like a hot oil. Y'all remember we used to do the VO5 hot oil treatments? Well, they got one where Tina done hooked up an oil treatment. I think I want to try it on my hair to see what happened. Yeah, let them work out their salvation or not. Unlike them, we don't stalk people. If y'all want to go to hell, that's great. Okay, tell Satan I said screw him, because I don't really like him like that. But if y'all want to go stay with him, it's perfectly great. It's okay. Josh Star say they predisposed to violence on all continents, everywhere they go. When there's no black people to attack, they just attack each other, like they did over there in Utah with little Charlie. I'm just saying, work it out. Leave us be. Okay, so it looks like nobody else has ordered the sacred oil treatment, but I did, and I can't wait for it to get here. And as soon as I get it, I'm gonna try it, and then I'm gonna let y'all know what it do. Because y'all know once I switched to sacred, like I bought the whole line, all the stuff in the white bottles. Now some of the stuff in the blue bottles appears to be for protective styling, so I don't really need that because I can't do the braids no more. Like the last time I had the braids, like it had my scalp like really, really, really sore. So I'm thinking braids really ain't for me if I got to go out of town. And then as soon as I get back in town, I'm going to want them out. But that oil treatment looks good. There's a scalp refresher in there. I'm going to try some of that stuff, child. Auntie even said I did. I got the hair oil and the edge drops. Loving it so far. Okay, that's from the first line. Them edge drops are the bomb. The silver bottle and the hair oil. That's why I put the link in Discord and told y'all when it was on sale, because normally it's like $50 a bottle. And it was down to like $22, and it was a hell of a hookup. Miss Nisa said, I remember the VO5 oil treatment. Yes. Ooh-wee. So the fact that Tina done hooked one up in the blue bottle line, or say I ordered it, and I'm gonna try it and see what it do. And then I'll definitely come back and tell y'all, you know, the verdict, how it went. Because the hair oil from Sacred, I started not to use. Now I am addicted. I am truly addicted, and I'm probably never gonna stop using it. Always, girl. That's why y'all should be in Discord, because when I find out, I let everybody know. I don't gatekeep nothing. Okay? But listen, y'all, I'm gonna go because I know we got Jen here, and I know they do not want to hear about the latest hair products. But I'm gonna go ahead and you say let us know how it works. Lupus for you. You got lupus? Oh wow. I didn't know you had lupus, RJ. I will definitely let you know how it works. I don't keep secrets. Good products. But listen, I'm going to get out of here. Y'all know exactly what time it is. So if you didn't hit the like button on the way in, I want you to please hit the link on the way out. I want to say a special thank you to everybody who supported the live stream tonight. A thank you to Andy Butler, to Nashina M, to Philly Joint, to Nashina M again. Ooh. wait. I'm gonna get it. To Jai Star and to Black Smile. Thank you to all of you ladies for supporting the stream. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out. Hit your notification bell so you'll know every time we go live. Make sure you click all. Make sure y'all get in Discord so that way, even if YouTube don't send you a notification, Discord always knows, and I always tell them ahead of time, okay? And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. What are you waiting for? We want you to come back. We like it here, and we like that you like it here. So come on back. We want to see you again. And if you want to join channel membership and put one of those crowns by your name, there's a join button beneath the video and a membership link in the description box. Now, also in that description box, we got the link for my book, Little Girl, Big World. It is a survival guide for girls who are leaving home for the first time. Even if they've been off from home for a year or so, we still want to keep them safe. Make sure every girl you know has a copy. If they don't have if you don't have a copy, if you can't afford a copy, contact me on any of the contact information that's scrolling down here on the screen, and I'll make sure you get one for free, because we do have to keep our daughters safe at all costs, okay? We got the link for our merchandise store so you can get your crown gear and represent the royal family. And we got the link for our Amazon storefront so you can shop for your home like I shop for mine. and the link for my wish list in case anybody at all wants to bless me with some more notebooks, pens, because that's how I keep the story straight. Y'all know Potomac will be back on October the 5th, so we will be in that. And y'all know when it's on, I run through notebooks, so feel free to bless the girl from the wish list, okay? Only if you want to. There's snacks and sore throat remedies in there too, because whatever's going on, I can't keep my throat from being sore, but I also can't shut up. So listen, that's it. That's all. Y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. Be positive, be productive, take care of yourselves, encourage the people around you, and make sure you always save some energy to encourage yourself. And in case nobody else says it to you, remember, God loves you. I love you. And there is nothing you can do about it. Talk to you later, okay?